Our installation illustrates the journey of growth and the power of support at Ramona, a physical pathway of unique ceramic lanterns symbolizing each student's personal transformation, providing that while our pathway is individual, no one walks alone.
Basically, we chose the chapel because it was the center of campus and kind of everyone, the whole campus revolves around this one place, and because of the history that it brings, we have original stained glass from the original building before the earthquake, so that was kind of a big meaning that we wanted to bring along, was that we travel together over time, even though we're all so different.
The viewer connects to the installation by walking along the pathway, symbolizing a shared journey within the Ramona community. The lanterns act as guiding lights representing support, while their unique designs highlight individuality.
And I'm amazed at the talent that our students have in creating a masterpiece that connects all of us in this vast community through our extracurriculars, through our spirituality, through our interconnected ethnicities, nationalities, through our love of the Ramona community.
Each lantern represents diverse identities, culture, values, and religion, celebrating a community strengthened by its differences.
This is my lantern, and I was really inspired by my own culture, and that's what I wanted to show on my lantern. So each of the carvings is supposed to represent how a red envelope looks, because it's really important to me because I am Chinese, and that's one of my biggest traditions in Chinese New Year. And I wanted to, because my lantern is supposed to represent culture, and even though like all of the students at Ramona come from different backgrounds and different cultures, I think that when we put it together, like it forms like a community. So even though we're all like different, everyone's individually very different from different cultures, we all still have that culture of becoming the Ramona community.
So my lantern connects with our SNJM core values, and you see Jesus and Mary written on the other side of the lantern, but the main focus point was the tree, and I really wanted to showcase how we're all growing together, but we all grow differently. And I think that's like all our lanterns show, that is that we're all different. But I think the tree is something that like you're gonna grow always. It's just sometimes you grow more times than other times, but it still matters.
So we were very inspired by DeWall's installation at the Huntington, especially how immersive it was in reflection and connecting with visitors who were coming to the Huntington. And so we really wanted to emulate that energy in our installation.
These artists inspired us to design lanterns that reflect our identities and our connection to the Ramona community, including the rose symbol that represents an important school tradition.
I feel like this probably was really nostalgic for the seniors, especially since the rose is such a big symbol at Ramona. And I think the roses, I know there was multiple meanings for the roses, but the one that stood out to me the most was how your journey is continuing, because every year the rose color changes and the roses were like in a path. So I liked how they kind of represented growth and change, especially since all the seniors are moving on to college or something bigger.
Anyone who can come in, they can write a short prayer and drop it in the basket, and they can also light a candle and place it next to the lantern that they resonate with the most.
At first glance, it looked like an art museum, but when I actually read the meaning of the lanterns, I feel like it really made it feel like a sacred space, especially since you could write prayers and it was just like a very symbolic thing.
And that's kind of what we hoped for in our installation, was really bringing the community together, and how each lantern showcases different components of what a community is and what individuals bring to a community. And so that's why we chose to have a very interactive piece, so people can become like one with the installation.
It's supposed to be a connection between the artist and the person seeing the art.
And why we chose to do the installation is we're all so different, but there's one reason, and we're all walking on this journey together.